Good morning, LHS, and welcome to another episode of TNT News. I'm your host, Catherine Flores, and we've got a great show for you this morning.
Hi everyone, I'm Briana Martinez, and I'm so excited to be here.
This is Briana's first time hosting, so we're going to show her the ropes and go easy on her. What do you think so far about being on set?
Thanks, Kathy. I like it so far, but those lights sure are bright.
Yeah, but you'll get used to it. You know who else is in the spotlight?
Who?
The LHS Chinese Club. They took the award for Best Video at Virtual Lunar New Year celebration, where they were competing with 14 other schools.
Congratulations to the Chinese Club, and let's take a look at their video.
好冰雪融解，人开梅花吐蕊，漫漫长夜过去，听到一声天地，恭喜恭喜恭喜你呀，恭喜恭喜恭喜你！经过多少困难，历经多少磨练。多少心儿盼望春的消息，恭喜恭喜恭喜你呀，恭喜恭喜恭喜你！
Great video. Performing in the video were LHS students Chanel Holmes, Adam Ziba, Malachi Celestine, and Robert Lane. Congratulations again.
For our next segment, we want to look at how the COVID pandemic has affected our sports teams.
Our own Kenny Taylor sat down with our athletic director, Mr. Viana, to discuss how athletes have worked hard to overcome challenges of COVID.
What's going on, TNT News? I'm Kenny Taylor here, and today I'm here with our athletic director, Mr. Viana. What's going on, Mr. Viana?
Kenny, how are you? I want to thank you guys here for having me. This is actually my first time here on TNT News, and I'm really excited about it. I know, honestly, before we even get started, I want a big shout out to you, your crew, Mr. Miller, Mr. Paskowitz, Mrs. Horry for bringing this on to the school, bringing this platform to the school. This has been one of the best things that we've done here as far as being the lifeline of LHS and the way that our students can kind of keep up with what has been one of the most difficult situations that anyone's ever dealt with. So a big shout out to everyone here who's been able to keep this going. It's such a great thing for our students.
Yes. Your first time up here too.
First time, Kenny. I'm a little nervous, but I'm gonna do my best. I got big shoes to fill. I'm sitting next to you, so I know we can do it.
Yep. So I have a few questions. As far as COVID goes along, what will be next up for the spring sports?
Great question. So, this season, this year has been a real challenge. We've dealt with it. We've actually welcomed students back as early as July, which honestly, Kenny, you were one of those students. So it's been a challenge, but you know what? Our students have stepped up to the task big time. Our coaching staff has been amazing, following all the rules and regs. I mean, I know, Kenny, you're probably tired of doing those daily COVID forms, and the temperature checks and waiting in a line and being 6 feet apart and always having our coaches on top of you for your mask. So it's been a challenge for sure, but you know what? Like I said, we're up to the task there. Our students have been great. So we've been, going since July. We've had a couple bumps in the road, unfortunately, but we've been very proactive and very safe. We want to stay, that's the most important thing. Wins and losses are not really what we're looking for this year. This year, it's all about having fun. I mean, Kenny, I'm sure you can remember, when you think about coming to school or coming to LHS, one of the things that you love the most is that you know after school you have football to look forward to.
Yep.
Well, guess what? All of our athletes feel that way. They love coming to school. One extra reason why they love coming to school is because they love, athletics. So I'm willing to do whatever it takes to make sure you guys have that opportunity. So, we've moved along with our traditional fall season. We had some state changes, of course, and then our winter season just finished literally on Saturday, and now we're moving forward into basically what a modified third season before our traditional spring season that starts in April. So the good news is that there's plenty of opportunities still out there, but I think we're going to have a little clip in a few minutes where we can kind of show how our students can still get involved.
Yep. And as far as like COVID, I could tell Leonard, we've really been working, even though the COVID forms and all the lines, it helps.
Yeah.
But some people wanted to know, what do you do if you test positive?
Yeah, that's a great question. Kenny, the first thing is you got to be honest. If you're feeling any symptoms, we don't want anyone to hide anything, right? So if you're feeling a symptom, if you have a fever or some other symptom, one of the other, which we all know so well of right now, let someone know. Of course, let your parents know. Have your parents schedule an appointment to go see the doctor, and then the doctor should be the one giving you kind of the direction of what to do, when to do it, and how to do it. But the key is that we don't want students or anyone to just hide that and say, "Hey, I'm not feeling well, but I'm going to come anyway." You're putting other people at risk then. So it's really key that you discuss these things with your parents, your family. Let them know so we can get you care as soon as possible. Whether it's to go get tested or whether it's just maybe it's not COVID, maybe it's something else, but we want to make sure you get taken care of right away because we don't want to put anyone at risk with that. So that's always, whenever you feel sick, let someone know. We have a great athletic training staff, we have a great school nurse staff, and they're all there to help you. And that's we'll be happy to kind of steer you in the right direction whenever that comes up. Hopefully it never does.
Yeah, hopefully. It's not going to wood. I hope it ends soon. How long do you think it'll take?
Kenny, listen, I don't think anyone can predict where we are and how long it's going to take for us to recover. I mean, the good news is that it seems like things are moving in the right direction. The vaccines are out. Johnson & Johnson, that vaccine just got approved, for mass distribution recently. So we're looking better and better each day. The governor opened up the doors as far as for spectators and at a limited capacity as far as with parents, for indoor events, which is a big step for athletics in the sense that now, 2 parents can come to watch our games and things like that. So it seems like we're trending in the right direction. When it'll be over, I mean, your guess is as good as mine. So we'll find out together. But when we're ready to be there, I think we're all kind of getting sick of this, but we're still doing the right thing.
Definitely tired of this. Tired of COVID.
And guys, just one more thing with closing. For any of our student athletes, especially our freshmen who've never been, maybe a full virtual student is something else we didn't actually talk about. I hate to cut you off there. But remember, student athletes, if you're interested, especially our freshmen who've never been here, you can still play. You might not, even if you're a full virtual student, you still are eligible to play in athletics. We're going to get to a clip, I think, in a second where Mr. Miller will be able to show you exactly where to find the information for all the sports that we still have going on this season. So, if you're interested and you want to get out there, trust me, we're happy to have you. Listen, we have a lot of great student athletes. You're one of them. We have a whole slew of them. I'm happy to be doing everything we possibly can to keep you kids out there and having fun. Just like that little clip right there. That just only gives you more energy and more excitement to get all of our programs up and running. So it was fun to watch you play this year. It's gonna be fun to watch the rest of our, girls volleyball just kicked off, wrestling just kicked off, as you know, as you're a member of that team as well. So we're really looking forward to having you guys all back, and I really appreciate you guys having me out here. This was fun.
Problem.
Thanks for having me.
Thanks to Kenny and Mr. Viana for that update.
And speaking of celebrating our sport teams, let's take a look at some scenes from our recent senior days for our winter sports, including boys and girls basketball, cheerleading, and bowling.
Roll it.
Congratulations to all our senior athletes.
That about does it for this week's episode of TNT, and I made it through.
Good job, Brianna. I knew you could do it.
Thanks, Kathy.
For everyone who is in school in person, remember to always wear your mask and ID and maintain social distancing as much as possible.
And our viewers at home or in school can always watch our TNT news shows on our website.
Make sure to follow us on Twitter and on Instagram for news and updates about our show.
You can contact TNT at any time with question or story ideas by emailing tntnews@lindenps.org.
Until we meet again next week,
Have a great week, LHS.
Vanguard can assist with technical issues on Canvas as well as introduce the site to new students.
We can even set up a personal WebEx room to assist you.
Or reach out to our email shown here.
And we can help you out with other problems, not just those on WebEx or Canvas.
Reach out to us during our available class periods.
Period 1 with Carolina.
Period 2 with Marnie.
Period 456 with Gabby.
Period 7-8 with Danielle.
Period 10 with Samantha.
But looks like that's all we have for today.
Kenny, I thought we were going to be talking about some of the days back on the field this summer.
Man,
I thought
you want to bring this up to them? We can bring this up to them if you
I thought that's where we were going. You know, I don't want to talk about that one time when I mossed you in the end zone.
Guys, come on. He has never lost me in the end zone. Listen, Jonathan Rengifo, let him know what happened when we got in that field. We started kicking. What happened when we started kicking?
Listen, Kenny, I don't want to go back. I don't live in the past. But your boy John, he's got a good leg on him.
Nice,
He showed me something there, but.